The Void Century is a blank period in history that remains closed book even today. What's known about this period is that it has ties with the ancient kingdom and the Poneglyphs are the legacy of the obscured era. We are introduced to Lady Toki in One Piece episode 964. She came right from the Void Century and is what we call a time traveler.
I am mad scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch.
She was perhaps the only person who was seen in the current series to have had definite ties with the Void Century. Lady Toki has been traveling through the centuries before she met Oden. Why she was walking through the streams of time is something we will discuss a bit later. Right now we need to affirm if her existence actually connects to the Void Century. Lady Toki was born around 830 years before the current timeline. This certifies that she indeed belongs to the Void Century. One may wonder if how is that even possible? Well, she wielded the power of Toki Toki no Mi that allowed her to travel to the future. So you know what inspired her name. At this point, it is unclear why she was making sprinting through the time. However, we do know that she has knowledge about Wano. Oddly enough, she desires to visit the Wano Kuni. It implies that Wano existed during the Void Century. This makes sense as the Kozuki family is the progenitors of Poneglyph. So it is safe to assume that her travel has something to do with Wano. If it wasn't for Oden, Toki would have been captured by Karma and his group of human traffickers. Apparently, Karma had promised Toki that he would take her to Wano. Toki decided to travel with Oden once the latter revealed his ties with her promised land. They fell in love, got married and had 2 children, all while sailing on ship. That's like Titanic if it was directed by Whitebeard. Maybe her centuries-long journey was tied with the land of Wano. Kozuki Toki decided to face her fate when the Kuri castle was brought to flames by the Kaido's men. She sends Oden's retainers to the future and stayed behind. In the end, all she desired was to join her husband in the afterlife. If we look at it, both Oden and Toki were prepared to die and face their end without flinching. Did they even know about their death? Only time will tell. But there's a huge question with the Wano. Is Wano a part of the ancient kingdom? Toki sought to visit Wano and we have made that more than apparent. Now let's put the pieces together. Lady Toki was from the era of the ancient kingdom and when she came to the future, she wanted to visit Wano. Next, we are greeted with the knowledge and poneglyphs were made by the Kozuki family. If we match the dots, then it becomes evident that the roots of the ancient kingdoms were spread around the land of Wano. It is told that the Lady Toki belongs to the Amatsuki family, a powerful clan that resides in the Wano Kuni in the past. Despite her lineage, Toki had never visited her fatherland. So if she just wanted to visit her home country, then why travel to the future? Interestingly enough, she came from the time when the ancient kingdom was attacked. Again, we piece together the puzzles and this time it's much a clear picture we have. According to us, the ancient kingdom was attacked and Wano being a part of the great kingdom also came under fire. Toki decided to travel to the time when the war was over. She skipped several centuries until she met Oden. This somehow explains why Wano has closed its borders to the outside world. Toki gave her life to ensure that freedom of her country. It could be that she didn't wanted Wano to suffer again as it did centuries ago. That explains a lot of things now. So what do you think? Do you really think that the Lady Toki was from the Void Century? Why according to you she traveled to the future? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you have any theories of your own, let me know the theories in the comment section down below too. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post daily anime content about top 10 top 5 listings, anime reviews, recommendations, news, theories and all sort of anime content on daily basis. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe. And that was it and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.